boundaries, I think, are extremely important in a relationship.
Or trust. I think if people trust each other in a relationship, they can do whatever they want to do, kind of. Not like that, but I think it's also trust and respect.
So can you get so for example, like if you're going out on the weekend, like should your boyfriend let you go out on the weekend to the club?
Yeah, 100%.
Should your boyfriend regularly let you go out to the club without him?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if my boyfriend, I wouldn't care. If as long as I trust him.
No, I was asking if he should be cool with you regularly going out to the club without him.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's not like a one-way street.
If you had a boyfriend and he was regularly going to the club without you, you wouldn't see that as a red flag?
Okay, if he was going to the club without me and I wasn't there, for example, I'm like living in another state, in another city or something, but like if we're in the same place together and we're not going out together, like that's a red flag. But other than that, I'm like, live your life.
I'll speak for myself on this one. Like, so, okay, I don't go to bars, I don't go to clubs, I don't go to parties. I don't want, if I'm going to take a girl seriously, I don't want her going to bars, clubs, and parties.
Same.
Just one, it's a commonality thing, but also two, when women go to bars and clubs, that's how you flirt. That's how women flirt, is by showing up, just being there. So it's basically infidelity.
It's one of the biggest red flags.
Okay, I don't see it that way at all.
Mm-hmm.
So
really? That's very interesting.
Like I mean,
why is it interesting?
I think that's interesting because me as a female who, I like to go out. I get out maybe like once or twice a year, but I mean, I like to go out. When I go out, I'm not going out looking for a guy.
Yeah.
I'm not going out looking to flirt. I want to dance.
That's what girls say. That's what girls say.
I think almost all girls say that.
Okay, but
no, that's not true. That's not true. You could say that, keep saying it, but you know very well when you go out, you're looking for attention.
Not really.
Yeah, even if you're not looking for a guy, you could be looking for attention. Why else would you get?
Going out to go hook up with someone.
I feel like even if you're not going out looking for a guy, you're looking for attention. Why else would you dress? Why else would
you
spend 1 hour putting makeup on, put on the sluttiest outfit you own? It's at least attention. And I think I guess it's more that girls don't think like, oh, if it's just like attention, it doesn't count. That's not what you do when you're just hanging out with your girlfriends. You're in your pajamas.
So attention is
all right.
nice.
Here's a question to settle it. You guys say you disagree. Would you still get all dolled up to go out to bars and clubs and stuff like that if there were only women zero present. Guys there?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
Maybe not as hard, but we would still want
Some
to
girls
feel
go both
ourselves.
ways. Yeah, probably to take photos
dolling
and then
up
post them.
Makes us feel better.
Sometimes
about
I doll
TBI,
myself up
TBH.
to walk down the street. Like,
but this whole idea that girls dress up for themselves, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
How expensive makeup's expensive.
Wait. Hold on. One mic at a time, please. So, do you want to say something, and then we'll let Tara go?
Okay, sometimes I just do my makeup for absolutely no reason. Like,
when we feel bad about ourselves, we're like, we need to like get done.
Allie will come into the bathroom. She'll be like, "Are you doing your makeup right now?" And I'm like, "Yeah, just like for no reason."
Because we want to feel better about ourselves,
Exactly.
so we want to look good and
you guys
feel
don't
ourselves.
understand it.
No, that's understandable. I get that.
It's not for a guy all
Sometimes
the time.
I just want to take pictures. And
That's understandable.
You don't understand it, and you never will.
You said sometimes we just want to take pictures. Who's looking at those pictures? Boys.
And
we're not girls.
Gonna post them.
And girls, because you want female attention so much more than male attention.
Some girls go both
The only
ways.
reason you want girls' attention seeing you look good is so that they're jealous of you because you're getting male attention. I'm convinced of that.
I have one. I'll let you come in real quick. One quick question for you. So you said one of your big issues is that men cheating, right? If you could find a guy that you, let's say in magical world, you guaranteed knew that he would never cheat on you. His one condition, though, is that you could not go out to bars, clubs, and parties anymore, ever. Would you be with that man?
Ooh.
Absolutely not.
There it is. There it is.
What do you mean? Of course not. That's controlling, and I'm not here for that.
It's not. Here's the thing. Here's what Brian's getting at, okay? If I find a girl that I want to make my wife, and I find her super attractive.
Your wife. Okay.
Yeah, because that's what I would do. I would make her my wife. I would ask her to marry me and then make her my wife. You say you are a feminist. You're 100% a feminist.
That is feminist.
You heard me say that.
I want to make her my wife. Like.
Yeah, because that's what I would do.
It's like I'm an equal human, the woman.
Well,
it's not about
you say that
to make her your wife.
Obviously, she would want to be my wife.
She has her own life. She wants to be your wife too.
Yeah, of course, but she's not going to.
She wants to go to the club. She wants to do her makeup.
No, she's not going to want to go to clubs. She's not going to want to go to clubs. No,
she does.
Because here's the thing: that's a non-negotiable for me in marriage.
Okay, well
if I find a woman, if there's plenty of women out there that don't want to go to clubs all the time.
Okay, well.
There's plenty of women out there that don't want to go to clubs in tiny little dresses and get hit on by guys all the time. There's plenty of them out there.
Maybe they just don't want to be hit on all the time. Like they just want to go and have a good time with their girlfriends.
Okay, that's fine. Hold on 1 second. Let me make my point because she interrupted me.
Okay, fine.
What Brian was getting at, if I found some great woman, she's beautiful, I want to make her my wife, okay? If she's like, yeah, I want to go out to clubs all the time without you, it's like, okay, I don't want that, because what happens is beautiful women go to clubs and they get hit on by chads all the time. Okay. And I don't want her in situations like that. That's a reasonable thing to want.
You only want to go out with just that girl. Never.
I mean, I would be making her my wife. Like
we
would want another woman if she's my wife.
Exactly. Men would still have relationships. We would still have relationships with her.
What if you just want to go out with your friends? Like you really just, just want to go out with your friends one night.
That's fine, but that's different. We're talking about a club habit versus I just want to go out with my friends one night.
Okay, but what if you want to go out with your friends to the club? That's what I'm talking about. Like what if I want to go out with Allie to the club?
If I'm married, I don't see any reason why my wife needs to go to a club.
What if she invited you?
Your wife?
Okay, I think
we're
talking about in the context of marriage.
We're both young and we like to party.
Why do you say my wife? Like, why are you saying my wife?
Like my wife. Like, okay, so you can go. Can you go to the club and your wife can't?
I don't like going to clubs, and I don't want to be with a woman that wants to go to clubs and get male attention.
I think it's different when men and women go to the club. The experiences that the two genders have are completely different. So I think it would be a bit more acceptable for the guy to want to go, but I think in our case, I don't go to bars, clubs, parties. So, and I think that's the case with Chase too.
It is.
So not only is it just a commonality thing, but it's also just, you're going to the club, you're getting drunk, guys are coming up, hitting on you. There's a potential for you to monkey branch. So like if another guy comes up, fucking some super high status guys, you're basically, when women go to bars and clubs, you are putting yourself in a position, you're putting the relationship at risk.
Men just can't people keep it to themselves?
When alcohol is involved, do people cheat? Do you think alcohol adds to the potentiality of infidelity?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Heightened stimulation. Oh, this is really exciting. Oh, I'm with all my single friends. They hate fucking Chase. They hate Brian.
Lauren, can I explain to you something? Can I explain to you something?
What?
It's Lauren, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I have met probably 7 married women in the past 5 years or so that wanted to cheat on their husbands with me. Okay?
Oh. Dude,
I
can relate, bro.
Yeah. If you were my wife, you're an attractive girl.
Okay, well, I just went to Cabo, and every single guy there was on a bachelor trip and was trying to fucking cheat, so nobody's loyal.
That's not true. There are people that are loyal. But if you were my wife, and you were like, hey, I want to go to a club, one of the reasons why I wouldn't be cool with it is because if you went there, being an attractive girl, every dude in that club would see you walk in, they would ask if they could buy you drinks, they would start chatting you up, they would start flirting with you.
That's on trust, and then that's like where you have to have trust in the relationship.
There's plenty of husbands that trust their wives, and their wives still cheat on them, okay? All it takes is a woman being around a guy who's charismatic and good-looking enough to talk to her just the way that she likes, she'll cheat.
But that's what you say, and you don't know that for sure.
Because I've seen it over and over again.
I've seen it too.
I've seen that with men.
But look at the stats.
Which is part of the reason why I won't be going to bars or clubs either, because I'm a man and I know that I'm tempted.
So you're not going on any bachelor trip. You're staying in.
If I'm married, I'm not putting myself in a situation where I'm going to be getting drunk around attractive women and
so are you and your wife are going to go on like a trip together? No bachelor trip for you
together.
I don't know. It depends on what the bachelor trip entails.
I have met a lot of guys on bachelor trips, and the groom is always down to cheat.
I think it's different.
And
that's wrong,
like
and I disagree with that. But that's not all guys.
So no
that's not all guys.
For you.
Hold on. You're using this one example. I know like 5 of my friends that are married. Okay, none of them had bachelor trips where they were putting themselves in situations where they were going to cheat on their. What?
Is it on the women?
No, I'm not saying it's all on women, but you're saying all guys cheat on bachelor trips, no bachelor trips are bad.
But it's
I'm
true.
saying, Lauren, I'm saying there's dudes that do bachelor trips and they don't put themselves in situations where they can cheat. Guys that do that are shitty guys.
Okay.
And that's my point. You're saying all guys do
And so
this,
then
but
what's
that's
the
not all
flip side
guys.
For women.
What do you mean, what's the flip? I just explained it. Going
You're
to
saying-
clubs,
okay,
getting hit on, all that
so
stuff.
Women just basically leaving their house, going to the bar, going anywhere social.
No, not
You're
going
not
anywhere
cheat.
social. We've been talking about going to a club.
Okay.
Sorry for banging. A
Specific to the
club where
club.
women are in tiny dresses getting drunk with a bunch of attractive guys. It's totally
Okay.
different. I'm not saying my wife
That's
can't leave the
different.
house. I'm not saying my wife can't leave the house. I'm not saying she can't go do
Bars
social
and clubs
things.
are the same thing.
The same thing as Trader Joe's.
The same thing. The same thing is going out. The same
I'm
thing.
talking about the bar and the club.
The same thing as going to a restaurant with her friends or going and doing some outing. They're not the same thing at all.
I just think it's ridiculous. We'd even try to say like someone like a
You think
human
it's-
being can't go where they want to go.
You think
because,
it's
oh my
ridiculous that
God.
I, as a guy, would not want a wife putting herself in
Me as a
situations.
girl, I can dress however
Just
I
listen to
want.
what I'm saying, Lauren. You think it's ridiculous that I, as a guy, want a wife not putting herself in situations where she will get hit on by drunk dudes and where she will get drunk. You think that's
Well,
ridiculous?
I'm sorry, men should be able to control themselves.
But see, this is the part that I don't think you're quite
So
understanding.
much deflection.
Is that you can do whatever you want, but you don't have to be with that guy. If you want that high value man, you're gonna have to sacrifice
If I
certain
love
things.
the guy I'm with, it's fine. I'm not about to cheat on him. Like when
But
I'm
it,
out at the bar.
but what if that
guys
guy?
can hit on me,
What
that's fine.
what
I'm
about
not gonna cheat.
what about a guy that you're with? Like you're with this guy and he says, "I don't want you doing that."
Then I would say that's controlling, and I don't want to date that guy.
So you'll never love a man that's like that. You're saying.
Yeah, no. If
But
someone just makes
but
me
I'm
go out
afraid
to the
I'm
club,
afraid that that's gonna be a problem for you because then those are
well,
the guys.
if it's a problem for me, then I'm never getting married, and I've already kind of thought about
That's
that.
but that's
fine.
what's happening.
That's fine. That's your choice.
So you value your freedom to go to bars and clubs
I just value
over.
my freedom and independence in general.
But I mean, part of being in a committed monogamous relationship involves a limitation of your freedom to, for example, fuck other men.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
sacrifice.
no, I don't want to do that.
You don't wanna make
Obviously, if we're in a committed
sacrifices for the relationship.
Okay, but
I
so